Hello and welcome to the Long View with me, Jon Jordan. Today I'm playing The Walking Dead March to War, a game I've been playing daily for a number of months now, so fairly advanced I suppose. And the one thing I'm looking at today is the kind of recruitment process, the way you summon characters, survivors as they're called obviously in the game. Just to say the game is very quickly is a 4X game, so it's a base building and resource management game, really very time dependent, very resource management heavy, and as 4X games tend to be quite strongly in the metagame built around alliances and alliance kind of raid structures. But the very basic kind of thing you have here is summoning. So you have survivors. So we can see here I've got all these survivors, different levels. Most of mine are fairly, let's say, kind of level 20, 22, 24. You can see they're all, at the moment, pretty much dead. Got hit by a big raid on my base, so they'll have to be healed at the moment. But that's kind of by the by. One of the kind of key metagame elements in March to War is this broadcast tower. And this is where you summon new characters, search for survivors. So you can see here there's different options. I've got I can have 18 survivors in my base. My base is at that level, and I've got 18 at the moment. So there's different different levels. They search regionally here. So if I do that, I've got 7 searches left today. I get every 2 hours. I get another choice. This will give me level 9 to level 14 survivors. So not particularly useful for me in terms of my high level survivors. What typically happens is you get survivors and you can train them up to high levels, obviously. But in this case, it's saying my base is full, so I can't recruit them, so I have to upgrade my barracks. So that doesn't work. But what we should be able to do is go into my barracks and let's get rid of someone. So this guy is just someone, he's a very low level character that actually I just recruited, and I can actually get rid of him. So I can remove him from my community permanently. He was only level 9, so he's not much use, so I can get rid of him. There, he's gone. So now I've got a slot. So I could go in, and so I've got 2 options here. I can select Regina, sorry, and she's a scavenger, level 14, or Gigi, who's a level 11 sniper. Or what I could do is trade for supplies. So basically, I use her as a kind of like a mining scenario where you see I got some food and I got some 5-minute healing speed ups. So I'm going to go back in there now. Obviously, I can't use that option. I have to wait 2 hours, kind of time down. But what I can do, and I've not done this before, is at the top. We can see at the bottom there. So if I upgrade my broadcast tower, I can get high level characters. But this is the kind of, I guess, a more monetization loop. I haven't spent any money in this game, I should say, so this isn't monetization for me, but this is spending up the hard currency in the game. So I can get Elite Survivor guaranteed with rare talent. So this is interesting in the sense that it's not necessarily, I don't know what level they're going to be, but they're saying, because each character has these different character class attributes and talents. So I go in here, I'm going to spend 1,000 bullets. I've actually got 2,000 bullets. And I've not really spent bullets, so this is quite a big kind of cost for someone who's just been grinding out in the game. But let's see what we get. So you see, so I've got so we can see here they're only level 15. They're both guards. It's interesting that these are 2 characters that I've not come across before. So these are obviously characters that you, unless you get to a higher level than I'm at, you don't see them. And we can see here, so Becca is a leader. So she increases the leadership of the council member who's leading this survivor. So she's in a squad. The kind of hero character, the council member, their leadership is increased by 4%. Or Monica, she increases attack by 4% at resource caches. So it's kind of hard to know which one of these is best. Probably the increasing leadership is probably better. So we'll go for Becca and confirm. So and now we've got the talent. A second talent. You can see the first one there was that leadership one. So this one is Brutal Defender. She increases her attack by 17% when defending, or she avoids, increases avoidance when defending. Again, it's hard to know, really. I don't really know what the best option is there. I guess it's probably best to avoid, really, isn't it? So we'll go for that. Again, I can re-roll my talents for 10 of these bullets. So there we go. I've got Becca. Now, I can spend 100 bullets. There's no room, so I'm going to have to go back and do some more management. So who can I get rid of? So there's Becca there, you can see. Who I got who's a low level? There's Ophelia. Now, can I get rid of her? She's training. I probably should get rid of her. Yeah, okay, so she's gone. Oh, she's busy, so I can't dismiss her. That's annoying. So who else? We could have a look here and see. So I've got even some of these high level characters. We can see here they each have different kind of classes. So there's the defenders in blue, there's the scavengers in green, there's a sniper in yellow, and then these guys are, I can never remember what they're called, attackers basically. I seem to have quite a lot of those. So let's get rid of one of those. Let's have a look. Shall we get rid of... let's get rid of her. She's level 22, so let's get rid of Esmeralda. Okay, bye-bye her. So now we can go back into recruiting and spending our... So we've got Wilbur Watts and Lena Slater. So she is... So we've got a scavenger or a defender. Increases the gather speed of the council members. Oh, that's by 7%, so that's not bad. Increasing defense by 11%. I think it's more useful. I think the leadership, buffing leaderships is kind of a bit more useful. So we'll have Lena. Again, you have a 2 talent, so she can increase avoidance or she can increase accuracy when defending. Let's increase that one. So there we go. So obviously I haven't got enough bullets to keep doing that, but I've increased my quality of my squad quite well there, so we can go in and do some, train those 2 up. If I've got the currency, so we can see here they are. We can see they're rare because they're in purple. So this is again just going to take up some soft currency and take 35 minutes. Train, so there we go. Or of course we could, let's see, do some speeding up. So I never really do speeding up, so I've got loads of these things. So it's 35 minutes. These are 5-minute ones, so I need 7 of those. So we can... bit hard to use. 8. So there we go, she's leveled up. Of course, once we do that, we're just going to go in and retrain her. So kind of a little bit pointless, but you can speed stuff up. So there we go, that was a quick spin through recruitment. We can see here the search locally one now. This is the weakest one. Every 5 minutes it resets. So I can't obviously do it because I haven't got any... Oh, I can do it. So I can trade for supplies. Hosin Pickens is a level 9 guard, so I just get the resources on that one. So we can kind of see actually the recruitment is quite a kind of core loop to Walking Dead March to War, because it increases the survivors if you have the space to do it, or you make space to do it, or certainly if you spend the resources, you get these high level characters. But equally, it also acts as like a mine, like a quicker mining scenario. Obviously, here I've got this is kind of farming, so the resources are lumber, food. There's also fuel. You need those to do basic things in the game. But the kind of summoning is interesting because it kind of cuts both ways. It increases the power of your squad, and it also gets you the resources. So there we go. Interesting game. Like all these 4X games, you kind of have to make it fun yourself in a way. There's not a lot going on there graphically. So you have to kind of like the quite deep metacore loops that it's doing. I kind of quite like it that it's actually... pretty lightweight, so you get straight into the game quite quickly. You can do some stuff and feel like you're not spending a lot of time, you're not wasting time. There's no gameplay. Obviously in these games you're just kind of tapping on stuff and then waiting and then coming back again. But I do think after a bit of a slow start, there are the developer is doing some updates. So there's been I guess more user experience update that's improved the interface, and also we have this kind of system now. We have this event system, which just doesn't do anything very much. It just focuses your kind of gathering resource. This encourages you to do that over a quicker period of time. You get more rewards, really. So anyway, I will continue to play this. Thanks for watching the video. So the long view is all about free-to-play mobile games. We do videos particularly about things we think are interesting in the games that we're playing. So if you're interested in free-to-play mobile games and want to kind of check out some good ones, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But other than that, thanks for watching this video, and see you again soon.